All right, I got a good one for you today. What did window cleaning look like in the 1980s? I think he's going to go through the tools. Today we'll focus on tools, then he might do some cleaning methods in future parts. So, let's see. Oh, yep, that 80s music. Oh, and the video quality. You can tell it's a guy with a big... Ooh! Oh, I thought he missed a spot, but I think it was just doing the fanning method. You can tell it's a guy holding a camcorder. Okay. All right, secrets of the pros. Let's see.
Everybody likes clean windows. With clean windows, the world becomes a brighter place. Our perspectives are a little clearer. Our attitude is a bit more positive. But without the proper techniques, cleaning them can be a frustrating and time-consuming task.
Windex.
But with the professional techniques in this video,
oh my gosh,
plus
two-handed.
Equipment, window
anybody doing that now?
Even fun.
No.
My name is Joel Andrews, and I've been a professional window cleaner for over 10 years. These techniques will enable you to clean windows 3 to 5 times as fast as you do now. And with no spots, streaks, or smudges, your windows will sparkle and shine. Now, the only way to watch this video is with a squeegee in hand. You've got to practice each technique right after the demonstration.
All right.
If you don't, this video won't do you much good. But if you do practice the tips and tricks I teach, I think you'll find this video learning to be very effective. Because if you don't understand
that was a long, awkward
confused,
pause.
You can just rewind
Editing was harder back then.
And watch it again.
Rewind the tape.
The best place to start is with the proper equipment. Without the proper equipment, you're just spinning your wheels.
Yep, so I think we're going to start with equipment first. We'll do that as part 1, and then we'll go through some of the other things in future parts.
Now, good squeegee is essential. These cheap car squeegees, they just don't work.
They don't.
A good squeegee will cost more, but you've got to have one. Now, there are 2 major brands.
I actually do agree with that, and I'd say maybe how it applies today is basically a professional squeegee versus like a Home Depot squeegee. Nothing wrong with starting with the Home Depot, but then a professional squeegee is going to cost more, but it's going to save a ton of time.
Good squeegees. There's a Tory, which makes this brass squeegee.
Boom.
And Unger, which makes this
stainless
steel squeegee. A Tory also makes another squeegee called the Super System. Now you can pick up these squeegees at your local janitorial supply house.
Still the Super System.
At the hardware store.
Hold on, but no, you don't have to go to the janitorial supply house or the hardware store. We got them here at Dallas Window Cleaning Supply. But yeah, look, the same 3 squeegees he's talking about, still in the market today.
The professional squeegee comes with 3 parts. There's the handle, the channel, and the rubber blade. Now you can use a range of different size channels from 6 to 22 inches with the same handle. For learning purposes.
So today actually there's 5-inch all the way up to 36-inch today.
I'll be using this 12-inch squeegee. The rubber blade should be changed often. Even if there are no nicks or cuts in the blade, the edges get rounded and dulled. This makes the job harder. I like to change my blade after about 2 days of full-time window cleaning.
Okay,
Another
there you
thing,
go.
Sometimes
a lot of you guys have asked that question, so there you go from the pro. After about 2 days of hard window cleaning, he should mention you can flip it and use the backside.
The factory cuts these blades a bit long, so you'll have to chop off a little.
I don't think that happens anymore.
When changing the blade on this Atori, you have to take off these brass clips. It comes with 2. I recommend that you use only 1.
Same brass clips today. Most of them come with 2. I think 8-inch and 6-inch only comes with 1. I'm not sure why he recommends only using 1. Let me know if you guys just go with 1 or if you go with 2. Oh, that was a long, awkward pause. Oh, and we got a new shot. This is a weird shot. Release. Oh, man.
This is nice because if you're too short to reach the top of the window, just unsnap it, slide it down, and clamp it back on. Presto.
Oh, wow.
You can reach a bit higher.
There you go. Any of you guys doing that method today? To reach a spot that's just out of reach, I guess?
For quick channel changing. The Ettore Super System has a pivoting handle to allow you to reach those tough-to-reach spots.
Yep. Man, more awkward pauses. Oh.
Now for the brushes.
Okay.
This strip washer
That was funny.
is a good alternative to the slide it down.
Where did he doesn't even say anything.
Now for the brushes. This strip washer is a good
Editing
alternative
was way
to the
harder
expensive
back
boar
then.
bristle brush. It has a lint-free fabric that holds water just like a natural sponge. It's also safe
Same
to
strip
use on
washer.
tinted windows. Both the Ettore
Same strip washer today, so that's the Pulex sleeve with the Unger handle. I don't know that I would use this abrasive side on tinted windows, to be honest.
and Unger make versions of the strip washer. Some are better for scrubbing, like this rough face from Unger.
Oh yeah, and then he mentioned Ettore there. That's my favorite sleeve, which is newer. I don't think they had it back then, but the Pro Plus microfiber I love, and then I also like the Unger Monsoon. All good strip washer sleeves.
While others hold more water. The sizes
Monsoon holds a ton of water.
range from 10 to 22 inches.
Still
Once
pretty
again,
much the same.
You can find them in most janitorial supply stores. Personally,
Or at Dallas Window
I
Cleaning
still love my
Supply.
boar bristle brush. It's more expensive.
Wow, so he just said he loves his boar bristle brush still, which is kind of a lost art. The high-rise guys still all use these, but people kind of forget. Back in the day, window cleaners, this would be their primary scrubbing tool, not the strip washers.
But it scrubs well, holds a lot of water, and it will last forever.
I don't know about last
Another
forever.
great tool is a big scraper. It takes off everything that won't come off the brush.
Okay, that scraper there, I have that. I showed that in a previous Throwback Thursday. They don't make it anymore, but yeah, I have that one in the shop.
There are 3 brands: the Ettore, the Unger, and the Triumph.
Here,
This
same Triumph,
is my
I think.
personal favorite. I'll be
It is a
using
good
for
one. Also, nowadays, you got the Unger Ninja. It would kind of, I wonder if some of this stuff, if you took it back and showed him, it'd almost be like showing somebody in the early 1900s a cell phone or something. Pretty cool.
demonstrations.
And I like this push-in shot. Very
These
nice.
scrapers are so sharp, it scares me just to hold them. A note of
Agree.
caution: if you get a chip in the blade, change it. That's when you're in danger of scratching the glass. And never use one of these big scrapers on dry glass. Wet it first.
Now, I do think on dry glass it'd be fine. There's no reason to do that. I did extensive scratch testing, and dry glass really didn't scratch, but you might as well wet it first, to be honest. And the other thing, if it's rusty, you want to toss it out for sure.
And what won't come off with a scraper will come off with steel wool.
I don't know about that. I think the scraper actually gets off more than the steel wool, but you guys tell me. And then the other thing we
Steel
have
wool
now,
will take off bee poop residue and silicone
it's
and
like
concrete
these steel
residue.
wool pads. I would also be careful with
Most
steel
people
wool and
think that steel-
concrete. Oh, hold on. I got to go back. We had another
Danger of scratching the
awkward
glass.
pause coming
And
up.
never use for drying the squeegee, scratch
Wait.
the glass every time, and concrete residue.
Oh,
Most people think that steel wool scratches the glass, but it doesn't. One thing
Quad
that will
Zero
scratch the glass
steel
every
wool.
time is this green pad.
and that
Never
is
use this
true.
green-
So yeah, Quad Zero steel wool will not scratch. Those green Scotch Brites absolutely will. We've proven it here at the store by scratching our own glass, which was not the best move. And then you also have today the white pads and the walnut pads, which are much different than the green or maroon, and these will not
green
scratch.
pad on any piece of glass. For drying the squeegee and the wet edges of the glass, I use a cotton bar rag. Chamois and sponges are also common. Now,
Okay, so cotton bar rags, chamois, and sponges. I think most people now use either the recycled surgical towels or kind of a nicer detailing towel. We have the DWCS waffle weave microfiber.
you're going to be washing windows all day. I recommend you have quite a few of these cotton bar rags. If you're trying to protect the carpet, you could use one of these old sheets to lay down, or maybe even a big bath towel.
Just don't tell your wife when you steal it.
My brother Jerome, he can go through a whole day of washing windows with one sopping dirty rag and not get water anywhere. Nobody knows exactly how he does
Nobody knows. I got to meet Jerome. Jerome
it. Now
sounds
I'm
like a
going to talk
legend.
about detergents. This is a touchy subject because there are so many different window cleaning soaps.
Still a touchy subject
and most
today.
work pretty well.
Man, let me go back to that close-up. That Joy bottle was glorious. Look at that. But yeah, soaps are actually still a touchy subject even today.
This is a touchy subject because there are so many different window cleaning soaps.
And there's still a lot of them.
Work pretty well. First rule, don't use window cleaning soaps that come in a spray bottle. They work well enough with paper towels, but we'll be using a squeegee.
I don't think they work well with paper towels, honestly. And that's funny. He didn't want to say the name Windex, but yeah, that's probably what's in there.
My favorite window cleaning soap is Joy dishwashing soap.
We're actually one of the few places that still sell Joy. We have Joy at the store here.
Other soaps that also work well, Palmolive,
I've heard.
and Dawn.
The classic.
The only other soap I occasionally use is ammonia. I use ammonia.
That is still a controversial topic today on ammonia. Yeah, that's still controversial. Some people use ammonia, some don't. Yeah, I don't really weigh in on that one. But
when the windows are pretty smoky, and the smokier the windows, the more ammonia that I use.
There you go. This guy uses it, and he's a pro. Oh, another pause. Oh, all right. Then we're moving into brushing. But yeah, it is. Soap section's interesting. You basically have dish soap or ammonia, whereas, you know, I guess shortly after this, I thought it might have been around, but Glass Gleam kind of became the standard. And then now you got all kinds of stuff. Space Cowboy, Orange Crush. Yeah, it's interesting how things have stayed the same, but things have also changed. And, transition. I will see you in part 2, where we learn about the proper way to do brushing from the 80s.